Hey guys, welcome back. I'm FilthyRobot, continuing our D&D campaign here with Galgaliel, Xilo, Ricky, and Solitaire. And we're going to continue where we left off from last week, which actually I'm not quite sure where this is going to go. So last week we had the episodes with the party from Hell, and we weren't quite sure. We almost came to conflict a number of times over the last week, over the last session, and this session we kind of left off last session, not entirely sure where we were going to go from there, if we were going to set out on a different direction or if we were going to somehow just try to separate ourselves from this party that's kind of lording their shit over us. So I guess we're going to see today. So I guess we can take it from there, Sully.
All right. There, I believe you guys were still in Aldebert itself. You hadn't actually left yet, and it was during the afternoon. At that time. It's time, and you had just left the Time Master's Hall.
Yep.
And Nalla, with a look over your shoulder, you do indeed see a flyer posted in a similar location to the way your previous character noticed something on the wall.
Then what is it?
It grabs your attention because, like, at the top in big black writing, it says, like, urgent request.
Oh, no.
I can show you this in just a second.
Ah!
Ooh, fancy.
Props.
So if you click it, you can enlarge it.
Yeah.
It'll look a bit better, so it's a bit grainy if you don't.
The behalf of the Right Honorable Lady Velrosa Nandar, High Steward of Nightstone. The holding of Nightstone has recently suffered multiple raids and advances from a number of fronts. The Right Honorable Lady requests those of strong arm and body to attend in assistance. Those who aid in relieving Nightstone of its woes shall be rewarded both monetarily and via noble recognition and acknowledgement. You are requested to attend post-haste for fear of imminent attack. With appreciation, House Nandar, I guess it would be. Yes, that sounds amazing. Do we see this?
Nalla sees this. Nalla grabs it off the door jamb. It's there.
Well, look at this. This looks interesting. And then pass it around and let everyone else read it.
Are we all readers in this group?
Yep.
Yes, we're all
Everybody has
readers.
enough intelligence to read, yes.
I know.
No one
I think
cannot
Galg
read.
introduced himself as saying that he was unable to read. I don't know if that's changed in the meantime. Has he learned?
It's the effects of alcohol, obviously.
It was temporary inability to read. Got it.
I thought it would be
Okay.
opposite. After a few drinks, he could read.
So, is there anything about any of these places that we know of already, like Nightstone? Does anyone know anything about Nightstone?
Does anyone innately? Okay, so Erifror is not from the region. Barros is also not from the region. He comes from another
May I
continent
interrupt you for a
entirely.
second? When you
Yep.
look where you're looking, are you looking at a map or are you referencing memory?
I'm looking out the window. I'm
So
thinking.
you're doing memory. Got it. Okay. Because I wasn't sure if you had a map on your wall. But anyways.
No, I don't have it printed out yet. I do have plans to at some point. Nalla, you were from the south, if I recall. You're from
Yep.
Cyrene. And but Eryn, where was Eryn from?
I think I'm also from south, from the Wood Elf village. So I don't think I would know about this.
Blah, blah, blah. Any of you who are proficient in history can roll a history check.
I don't think anyone in our party is proficient in history.
No proficiency.
Let's ask the wizard.
I'm not a wizard. Screw off.
You're totally a wizard.
I'm not a wizard.
You are. You're just not a very wizardly wizard.
I'm not proficient in history. I've certainly
Alright,
done
that's
some
no-
traveling. I would be willing to think about it for a minute. That would help.
This isn't a super famous time.
Okay. How about the house Nandar?
None of you really have noble backgrounds. In fact, none of you do have noble backgrounds.
I've been employed by nobles before.
we're all the last survivor of dead villages.
I am not the last survivor of a
I
dead
think-
village. Christ, I'm not
The
a
only
wizard. I'm
thing
not a
we
survivor of a
know-
dead village.
About dams
Your
is, like,
background
from the
is far
past
traveler. You're
experience.
from another continent. For the most part, no. None of you have heard of this, nor of House Nandar.
The background is urchin, son. Urchin. All right,
Well,
that's fine. Well, we can
Well-
ask around. Let's get some directions.
Yeah. We could maybe
Yes.
try ask the town mayor about this.
Someone who doesn't
Maybe
know
he
us,
will.
because apparently the town is not real fond of us.
Did we talk to
we
the
can
town
always
mayor?
introduce ourselves. No, not yet.
Yeah, so we could try him.
Sorry, who could we try?
The
The
town
mayor.
mayor.
Okay, sure. All right, well, let's. I think is anyone not interested in this? This seems like it could be good work.
Well, we're looking
think-
for work. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some pent up stress, so we need to like
I mean, I
do
haven't-
something.
I certainly haven't tried the local ales of this region. What about you, Erifror? Is this somewhere you might be willing to sample?
Sample, you mean indulge?
Are you very good at drinking? Sample.
I think so.
Sample first, indulge later. You might not want to indulge in these ales.
Well, if that's the only thing we have, it's still indulging.
I don't even pretend
so-
to understand. I would just be like, all right, and head inside.
All right, so one side to ask the mayor about this because this is right outside the mayor's house, or right outside the town master's hall.
Yep.
But
Which
Sildar, I'm assuming, is still in there because we just left him in there.
Oh, he's still in there?
Yeah, you left about 5 seconds ago.
Oh, then we'll give him
Oh, Sildar did.
Sildar and Kucheran are both still in there.
should we just
gotcha.
give him a minute.
Sure.
Let
Let's
it air
just-
out a little bit afterwards.
We could just go to the inn and hang out there for a little bit, drink
Yeah.
a little bit, and then go to the town master's hall.
Probably a
What's that?
wiser decision. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So you head to the Stonehill Inn.
Yes.
It's the middle of the afternoon, so it's not particularly busy. You get seats easy enough.
I imagine if we were to leave to this Nightstone, we would do it sometime in the morning anyway. So it's so I imagine most of tonight is just like hang out and drink and find out some information before leaving, right?
Okay. Well, that's what you intend for a plan. You mean? Who knows what tonight will actually look
Yeah.
like? Could be wrestling
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Dragonborn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nalla's fine. Would be fine with that.
All right. So you go in there, and in there is Tublin, and he's just like cleaning a couple of flagons behind the bar. He says, "Oh yes, what can I do you for? Oh, it's you're back again. I thought you had left town already."
Oh, hello, Toblin. No, we've not left yet. We're still planning to. We saw this note outside the mayor's the town master hall and decided that we will like to investigate a little bit. But we will probably stay the night here.
He's like wearing this very nice like tweed waistcoat, and he takes a pair of half moon glasses out of the top pocket and like unwings them and like puts them over his eyes, and like has a look at the paper and says, "Oh, I see. So you're going to head to Nightstone after this. Well, the best of luck to you. Have you ever been there before?"
Oh no! Actually, if you knew anything about it, we would love to hear.
Well, sure. I mean, it's a pretty small town, but like it says here, the ruling family is the Nandar dynasty. I don't know too much about them, to be honest. But if you don't know anything, do you know where it is?
No, I was going to ask that also.
He says, "All right. Well, basically, you want to be heading north from here, back towards Witherdene, but instead of heading Vrolways, you want to be taking the road to the northeast. Now, if you're taking the road to the northeast, that leads to the region called Anolfos Pass. And then, Thunder Tree is up northeast of Witherdene, basically."
Wait, Nightstone is northeast of Witherdene, or
Sorry, did I say something else?
Yeah.
Yes, Nightstone is northeast of
gotcha?
Witherdene.
Excellent. Excellent. Wow, that's extremely useful. What's the approximate travel time? I ask.
What's the approximate travel time?
How long? How many days travel?
I don't know. Maybe like 2. Depends how quickly they like to travel. Maybe with a wagon, like they normally travel, take 2-3 days, maybe. No, maybe just a bit more than that. It's like 3.5.
Okay, thank you.
Solly, do we still have the map of the world?
Yes.
You don't have a world map.
Well, it was not the world
possibly.
map. It was like the one map higher of this that you
Yep.
said we had, that we were like pointing to before.
Alder Bridge. You have the of Sturmwind. Yes, you have the map of Sturmwind.
Right.
That's right. It's that.
Alright.
Yeah, that map. Right.
I guess. Okay. It's past that then.
I think Barros is holding it.
Why, show it around. Cool.
Did you want to talk to the innkeeper in
No,
regards to that
I
map?
mean, I'm for going past Witherdene, and it's fine.
You also have a map of the region called Burtmire, which is where I'll transfer you now.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is the Witherdene one.
So at least the northeast
Oh.
branch is where we want to head.
Northeast is like this way.
Okay.
And then I turn to Toblin and I say, so at this point,
Toblin kind of like sees you pointing at the map and saying like, "Oh, this is the way you should go." He says, "No. You want to be heading more in this sort of direction."
right?
I thought that's where Vrul was. Oh no, Vrul's farther west.
Vrul
It's-
is
yeah, it's
the-
the west one.
It's here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay, here.
Okay, got it. And we've never been to Witherdene either, so that'll be an interesting little hello, everyone.
Oh, you don't necessarily have to
months, yeah.
spend much time there. Maybe just pop in, see
Alright.
if they have a place that sells herbs and move on.
Some supplies, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we just spend the night and take an early night and get on the road tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess there's no reason to even talk to the townsmaster, just because
there might be
we
information.
really only just.
Might have a
I mean,
little bit
we
more information
basically-
about this.
like-
Sure. It was mostly just finding out where to go, though, because like
Yeah,
the
where to
townsmaster
go.
isn't the one.
Yeah.
The townsmaster isn't the one paying us. It would be the people up there that we met.
Yeah, let's just show up. I agree. Let's just do it.
So sorry, you're just heading off now?
No,
I think we're going to spend the night first.
spend the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what time is it now? It's like afternoon or I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
Well,
I
could
think
get, yeah, let's
We
get some,
could still go like today, so
get some journey
Oh.
time done.
there
Okay.
he said there might be the half day, like so
Yeah,
Well, I thought
Yeah,
it was like
that's
5
it.
or something.
No, it's noon.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
5
3.5,
p.m.
so yeah, we can do
And we-
the half day now.
We caught
Like
Erifror early. He's only like a couple beers in. He could probably still walk. I think we could get some distance done. Could be good.
If it's like noon, then yeah, let's leave now.
All right.
Yeah.
Done. Save us the money on the lodgings too. I like that. Smart Nalla.
If you're heading up towards there, I recommend buying a map. So check in with Lanen over at the Coster. She's probably got something that you could use.
Thank you for your suggestion. We'll check it out.
Yep.
You have a good one.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
Thank you for your information.
We'll head over to the coster.
He gives like a little nod. Let me just read back to the breach. Okay. So you head over to the Argent Star Coaster, and London Rewind, same one was running before, is still in there. Yes, good morning, or good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Hello. One of my friends wanted to buy a map of the area north.
Nightstone. particular.
All right. So okay. We have a map that would help you getting towards Nightstone. Usually our maps go for 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Sure.
Sounds fair.
Okay. So you just pay 2 gold.
Take that out of the
Yep.
party funds there. Okay, great. Well, we have
So who's holding?
I say, can we have a
Who's
look at it
holding all
first?
these maps? Who's holding all these maps? Is Barros? Is
Pack
Erifror?
dwarf.
I'm holding everything? Sure. Okay.
I mean, they're
Holding all the party
maps, so
funds, so. And I like that he's probably, if you think about it, he's about 4 foot, right? So you can probably, while you're walking, just like reach in to his backpack and like pull him out. That'd probably be extremely useful.
That nearly sounds like a mule.
It's a
Carrying
pack dwarf.
stuff.
Is that a mule? All right.
Again,
What makes a
casual
difference?
racism, but sure.
it makes a difference in case like one person gets like knocked out or has to be, left behind somewhere.
Ooh, so where is this the map north of the one we were looking at a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's north from Witherdene. Like
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
that's okay.
So pay for it and let's go.
Yeah. Do we want to do any shopping? Do we need supplies or anything? No. Let's do shopping the next
I
time.
mean-
Let's do shopping Witherdene. I don't want to shop here. We have enough stuff to get to Witherdene.
We have enough rations, so let's just
fuck
go.
it.
I
Let's
think.
go. Let's get out of this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck this place.
I don't need anything particularly now.
All right.
I'm good to go.
Then, in our decisive decision-making process here, we will exit the town and begin heading down the road towards Witherdene. Alderbridge, Witherdene, whatever the one is. Witherdene.
No. All the bridge is like the west, like dragon bridge thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Witherdene.
The town you're currently in is Alderbridge.
Right.
Oh.
That
Alderbridge
is
to
called
Witherdene.
the
and it's
Alderbridge is the bridge that it's named after.
Not to be
gotcha.
confused with
Gotcha.
Alderbridge or an Alderbridge. Totally different things.
Well, they're both proper nouns. One is the Alderbridge and one is Alderbridge. They're both Alderbridges.
Okay, but does anyone have any problem with us leaving right now?
Could you
Since
have
it's like
an
noon.
Alderbridge? Suppose you could, just one. Yeah, I'm good with going. No, I'm good. Let's get on the road.
I'm
Erifror?
also good to go.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So, you guys start heading off, and the weather is not too bad today actually, but it's kind of overcast at this point. Erifror, roll me a niche check.
Why don't we have horses?
You're too big for a horse.
You're too cheap. All right. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. And it's gonna rain pretty heavily as well.
Ooh, I think I have a tent. I do have a tent.
I think we all have a tent, but it's going to be really...
I don't have a tent,
I got a tent.
but I'm used to living in nature, so
Well, it's going to be really painful if we were to go about doing this.
And we just left.
We're on the road. So we look up. We're on the road.
You've been going for about an hour.
It's gonna
Well,
rain soon.
shall we at least try to look for like high ground in case we do need to camp?
You worried about
If it's like
flashlights?
1 o'clock, we should just go back to town and stay at the inn.
No, fuck that. Let's keep going. Rain's not.
You've
gonna
been
hurt
gone
us.
an hour.
Says the guy with the tent.
That's right.
Talking to the
We're
person
prepared
without
for
a tent.
rain. What do you think? When we're escorting caravans or something, it's just not gonna rain? Yeah. Are you not gonna get wet, Nalla? Is it like
You
Princess
just like
Nalla
if
doesn't want to
we're-
get wet?
If we're escorting a caravan, we just like stay like under the caravan kind of a thing.
You still
I
walk
don't
in
know.
the rain. What are you worried about? What are
I'm
you trying to
I'm
avoid?
fine with the rain.
I guess my backpack is waterproof. It's not gonna be killed by water. I'm waterproof.
So
Like-
all right, so plan is Nala's just gonna sit down next to the fire, and Barros is just gonna put Barros' backpack over Nalla's head, and just Nalla's going to sleep like
My
that.
plan was to walk through the rain for a few hours and then set up camp. Yes.
Oh. I feel like Nalla not having a tent is something that should have been addressed much sooner than now.
Well, with the Dean, you can always go tent shopping, Nalla.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
I've slept in the rain before one time. It's fucking awful.
It is very awful.
I'd offer to share my tent, but I'm not really sure you'd fit in it.
Yeah.
Maybe you and Erifror could share one. Seems like there'd be more room that way. I mean, Erifror seriously can't be using up an entire tent on his own, right?
Again, casual racism.
This is a dwarf-sized tent. It's about...
I mean,
what is a
it's
dwarf-sized tent?
size.
Just this patch
It's
of
not
fabric?
racism. There is a
I
difference.
don't. I actually don't have a tent. I'm looking
You're
at my
still a medium-sized creature.
So what? It's a
It's
medium
all
size.
6
He's
foot.
4 foot tall, he said. He's not a
Nalla
medium-sized creature.
technically,
It's a
Nalla
medium-sized
technically
cat
is
at
a
4
creature.
foot.
So, all right, fine. Let's just go then.
Let's just go and keep looking out for high ground so that we can at least set up an area which will not be flooded.
Okay, well, it's not even raining yet, so we're just walking.
Let's just fucking force march all the way to
I'm in.
Witherding.
I'm so fucking in.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're on the road.
Okay. All right. All right. You guys do travel for another about 3 hours or so. Sometime. It's that time, and it starts to rain at first. It's not too heavy. It's actually kind of refreshing because you guys are actually hauling quite a lot of equipment over this distance, but it's not super heavy though. It's just a light smattering, but it is constant. You guys continue for another couple of hours. The clouds start to get a bit darker, but and the forest itself opens up, particularly from the right side. And you guys can kind of like see out across this valley towards the river, which is to your east. And just continuing on for another couple of hours before it gets dark.
I guess as it starts to, as we starts to get a little bit dark, it starts to approach the dusk and whatnot. We're gonna, keep our eyes open for a camping site. Erifror is particularly worried about drowning, which I suppose as a short man you might have to be. So we will keep our eyes out for something maybe a few inches above the rest of the ground, about chest height for Erifror.
An area.
I'm curious. It's about. We traveled about half the distance we expect to Alderbridge.
We're leaving from Alderbridge.
Or not Alderbridge. I'm sorry, Witherding. Yes.
Okay.
Takes about 2 days to get to Witherding.
So about a quarter distance, probably half of a half.
What's the rules on force marching? I'm just curious.
What is a force?
Like if it was, it's just you just keep going and going and going and you don't stop even if you're tired.
I'm tired now.
I know, but still.
I guess you can just get 1 point of exhaustion, right? Am I right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or like just force marching for like a day or something.
Yeah, a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Let's sleep.
Plus,
I'm
you've got
just
one member of your
imagining
party
going-
who's particularly afraid of the dark as well, so
Really? Who?
the one who can't see in it.
He's fine.
Marching in the dark, in the rain, sounds kind of shitty. I've got a tent. It's calling to me. It's a warm, waterproof tent. Set that up in a few minutes in the dark. I got a lot of practice with this. We've been on the road together for many
let's
years.
set
I
up
don't
the
believe
camp.
You don't have a fucking tent. Why don't you
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
tent?
That's what I'm saying. Is I feel like this should have been addressed in the many years that we've traveled together instead of now.
I'm just saying.
All right, that's
personally,
It's a
That's
running
fine.
joke at this.
Okay.
Nalla's absent of tent.
All right, that's fine.
Do
It's because she just can't find one her size, so she just
I approach
sleeps in the
Nalla and I
rain.
say, do Goliath sleep standing up? Maybe Erifror could huddle beneath you and be in the lee of from the rain. No.
I don't mind rain. It's good. I grew up in a forest, so it's like
Look at a forest. All right. Not gonna touch that one. I'm gonna help set up. Are we cooking a communal meal of some sort, or just cold rations tonight? We're gonna try to get a fire started in this. I'm happy to just huddle in my tent and go to sleep.
Rations and sleep, I think.
Okay. All right. Then I will. I'll set up my tent. We found a spot, Sully, that wasn't like, about to be washed out by the river or something. We're not like camping by the side of the river or something dumb.
The river's actually pretty far off to the east and down in the valley.
Good. Perfect.
You guys can see it. It's not a super. It's a very gradual valley.
But like somewhere slightly to the west of the road, like almost in a like on top of the hill or something like that.
The road is above the river valley.
Right. But I'm saying we still don't want to sleep next to the river. I'm saying we want to sleep somewhere to the west of the road, not east.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. Well, you managed to find a decent enough place in the foothills that's provided enough shelter and so that you're not immediately seen by someone far off. So you managed to find a good enough spot.
Okay.
Takes you about an hour to set up camp and eat. So everybody mark off one set of rations. And we begin watches.
I think we do our standard watch rotation, right?
yeah.
Right.
I just want to ask: do we want to set the hunting traps again? I don't think if in the rain it's useful because the
Too many
wild.
angles of approach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I think, and also in the rain there is no scent of us, some animals getting to us. So
So no hunting traps.
I don't see a reason to set it up. Just asking if you want, guys.
That's good.
I don't think there's a reason either.
Okay.
All right. Well, then we'll do our standard watch rotation, which I believe is me sleeping in the tent and the rest of you watch.
Yep.
Perfect.
Who's first?
So I think it was Eryn for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I know Aaron's doing 4 hours. I can't remember if it was the two
I
first.
think I'm first. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm first, and then it's two of you.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's Eryn for 4, and then Erifror for 2, and then Nalla for 2. Yeah.
It's always dire wolves.
And if I'm correct, you said you're not doing.
We are not setting traps or what you are asking for.
Traps.
No traps and no fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Eryn, so what's your perception modifier?
Modifier 4.
Alright. Oh shit, I didn't set this up. That's fine.
Encounter? Question mark.
The only time we don't set traps, we have an ambush.
Say again?
Ambushed by a bear.
We are thinking that the one time we don't set traps, we are ambushed.
We'll be fine.
Alright.
Owl bear in common.
Owlbear. Owlbear is what you think.
Oh, have you heard something?
I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
All of us or just him?
Everybody.
Okay.
It's out in the wild, so I'm
I'm in a tent. I'm not particularly alert.
Oh, I didn't see the thing, so I didn't click
It's
it.
Oh, I don't see the things
15.
either. Are they somewhere on this?
It's
I see
down.
Black.
They are down. It's
I
really
can
dark.
roll again if it helps.
Oh, you don't see you shouldn't see anything anyway, right? Because it's dark.
The inside of my tent is very black. But very dry. It's a trade-off.
Still don't see anything.
Go down to the bottom of the map. Go.
Oh no, as in I don't see enemies.
Okay. I know, but that's by design, because you're all surprised.
Oh, Eryn. You didn't see whatever thing is going to attack us.
What's your passive
I
perception?
don't-
Isn't it 21? No?
No, I didn't.
I am
pick up
not the
observe.
OP. My passive is 14.
So low.
Oh.
True.
Oh, I see something.
Okay,
Perception.
Eryn, you're kind of like looking out towards the east, and you're immediately surprised by a wolf jumping on you.
It lands nearby, flutters down, and jumps on you.
That's a 15 to hit,
15 is my AC.
It hits them.
and it's a hit. You take 10
What?
points of piercing damage,
Ouch.
and I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
It's bugged. Okay, just a second.
My character's at 31 health again. It's just the same amount as it started
Yeah,
off last time.
mine is also bugged a little bit.
And it should be 41.
Strength, you said?
Do you amend your character sheet, Xilo? Because I think it populates the values from the character sheet.
Okay,
It's
that's fine.
correct on my character sheet.
Oh, okay.
So it like bounds into you, trying to bowl you over from the side. Just like throwing its entire body against yours, but you manage to like hold well, you're not really standing up, but in your sort of crouched kneeling position, you manage to hold that spot.
Do the rest of us hear it?
Nope. That's a 22 to hit against you.
That's a hit.
Oh,
That's 8 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make another strength saving throw.
If I thought this is gonna end badly. Oh,
Okay, you're not prone by this one.
okay.
Which marker is it? That one will do. Okay, cool. Nalla, roll me a perception check. Okay, you wake up. You're prone. You don't really know what's going on.
Do I have a turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to look around so that I can see what's going on. Since you just said I don't know what's going on. Can I
Can you see,
the stuff?
2 wolves currently standing over the top of Eryn's body, and he's like struggling to keep them both at bay.
Say, get
Okay,
a room.
can I stand up and grab my maul, which is next to me, and then move and attack the thing?
Sure, so it's half movement to stand up from prone,
That's fine.
so you can move yourself.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
Oops.
Then I'm going to do that.
I didn't want to
Oh.
do that.
There's a lot more.
Why is it empty?
Okay, I'm gonna use bonus action to rage without the fury thing,
Do you wanna
or
see-
without
Okay.
the frenzy thing.
So you
I'm getting to it,
take your
man.
bonus action to rage.
And I have half movement, and I take my object interaction to pull out a maul, and I attack this thing.
Go for it. Uh, 14 is a hit. Roll for damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, very nice. Anything else you do?
Yes. She'll shout. Good morning, everyone. Time to wake up. We're being attacked.
It's a very pleasant warning.
Okay, so you like kind of take your moment and like launch it into the side of this this wolf's it would be the right shoulder. You're gonna like hit it a few, but it's still like on top of Eryn, and it like rears its head towards you and like bares its teeth. Okay, that's your turn. Just gonna come in here, and then also jump on Eryn, who's currently prone. That's a 20 to hit. Take 6 points of piercing damage.
It's a bit. Can I just ask why Nalla went before me? Why is like the turn order this strange?
Because of their turn orders and when they decided to go. It passed you because you were not aware of anything.
Okay. That's fine, just asking.
They act on their turn. That like you don't get to act when you're surprised.
Gotcha. So your turn, basically, even though it was first, it was just looking around and not seeing anything.
Were we all surprised?
I'm not done.
The rest of us were sleeping,
What I'm
so
just
yes,
doing is
definitely.
it's just skipping until it comes to your turn. If you pass the awareness check, then sure.
Okay.
The one time when rolling high was not good.
Right.
Barros, your turn.
Do I need to roll anything to see if I'm aware of this?
Perception check.
Okay.
Well,
Even with
Nalla
Nalla
did
shouting?
shout.
Even with knowledge shouting, you still need a perception check. That's good enough, though.
Okay. I hear the shout. I kind of.
Just for the record, Nalla shouting lowers the DC of it. But
Right. Yeah, I just thought
Got
the
it.
same thing, actually, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sleeping. I wouldn't have slept in a shield or anything stupid. So I will. Oh fuck! This is gonna take a while. I will stand up. Well, I'm in my tent, my dry tent. Is it still raining, Sully? Do I hear that?
Yep.
Very hesitant to go out of this tent. It's nice and warm here. All right, fine. I will. I guess my item interaction will be with the fly of my tent. Open that up. I will spend an action to equip my shield. And I will step out of the tent and I'll just roar as loud as I fucking can. And be like, get the fuck out of my tent! My camp and my area! And I'm trying to get some fucking sleep tonight! And I will yell that. And that will be my turn.
Alright. As you do yell this, a wolf comes bounding over your tent and into the back of you. Which you're not currently aware of.
I'm not aware
It's
of the
22 to hit.
22 to
Well,
hit.
you're aware of it when it hits you.
Okay, so I assume...
So you do all this shouting and then you go, "Whoa!" as it hits into the back of you.
Sure, I'm just trying to figure out what I have on right now. I have my shield on because I put my shield on.
Right.
What else
You
do I
don't
have
mage
on?
armor.
Don't have mage armor right now. Okay, so what is my actual AC then? What is base AC?
10 plus dex.
10 plus dex. Okay. So then it is, dex modifier is 3, right? So my base AC right now is 15 then. Okay.
Yep.
I will get hit for whatever, I guess I'm taking the attack.
Okay. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and you need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Okay, that's good enough. So you are not prone by this. This wolf. Erifror, your turn.
I guess I should roll for perception as well.
Yes, please.
Perception. Where's perception? Okay.
Okay, you wake up as well.
Okay. I will grab my equipment, which I presume will be next to me,
Mhm.
and I will rush here actually, yeah, I guess here.
So you're not wearing any armor, right? Because you don't sleep in that?
Yeah, and that's why I'm not sure what my AC is.
That's what I just
Okay.
did. It's apparently
Yeah.
it's 10 plus Dex is apparently your raw AC. If you want to,
And if you put your
it's
shield
an
on-
action, and that'll give you 2.
Right.
I don't know what it takes to get your armor on. I think it's like an action or something.
It's like no, it takes a lot of
I think
time.
it depends on what kind of armor. Like heavy armor takes like 5 to 10 minutes to get on.
Right?
Yeah, it's too
There's
long.
like rules on that.
Okay, I'll just grab my shield and my maul, and I'll run here, and I'll cast
Action
spiritual
to
weapon.
equip a shield.
Yeah.
But it's a bonus action for spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's why I'm casting spiritual weapon. Okay, so that's spiritual weapon.
Where are you putting it? What square?
Here. And I'll use the spiritual weapon to attack this wolf.
Okay. Go for it.
I need to pop this out. Come on. Okay. Spiritual weapon attack roll.
22.
That's a hit.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, 22 is a hit. Roll for damage. 11 points of force damage. Very nice.
It's like a better barbarian.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Well, final wolf comes down here to attack Nalla. Roll with advantage.
Why
Natural
advantage?
20 to hit, because that's
Oh.
what wolves do. They get advantage when they're under certain conditions. You take 14
Oh.
points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, that's
it's
half,
7.
so that's 7 points,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Surprisingly, you are indeed not prone by this.
Wait. I think I get advantage because of rage, or is that only strength skill saves?
We can check. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, so yeah, you can roll again.
Okay, cool, excellent.
Good call. Very nice, that's good enough. Alright, so you pass that one. Good stuff, good stuff. Nice recollection. Alright. Eryn, it's your turn.
Okay. I just want to ask about the Mask of the Wild that I can attempt to hide. Does it take action to use it?
Let me read it. I'm fairly sure it's not particularly applicable in this situation, but Master of the Wild, you can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain. Yes, hiding is an action.
It's an
Unless you have it as a bonus action, but mandatory it's by the book it's
okay.
an action.
Well, I will have to use my action to disengage. And
Half movement to stand up.
yeah, and I'll just to stand up. So wait, from 35, so it's like
It's rounded down, so it takes 15 feet to stand up.
15 ticks I have. So I stand up and I have 20. Okay. Okay, so 5. Sorry, I'm thinking where exactly I want to move.
Well, movement is generally done quite quickly, so where do you go?
Then okay, I move like this, and as my bonus action, I will mark Can I ask which were I hit? I think Nalla hit this, and the
That's
weapon
right.
this one.
That's right.
Okay. As my bonus action, I want to cast the Hunter's Mark, and I want to mark. Let's say this one. And that's my turn.
Cool.
I'm not gonna say anything.
All right. This one's turn. It's going to bound over next to Erifror. I'm going to make an attack against you, again with advantage. Ooh, 12 to hit, Erifror.
Galg's frozen. I didn't even notice.
I didn't either.
He looks just.
Galg, are you there?
That's a
Very
Galg.
attentive.
Well,
He's a very attentive pose right there.
we did start a little late. This might be a good time to end the session and take a little break, let Gal get back connected, and go from there.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for us. It's a little bit shorter session for you guys. I'm sorry, but we had a little bit of a late start. I had power issues, so we started this late recording. We will see you guys in the next part. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.